Well, hello, chat. Welcome to a new weekly series until I finish it up. So, just gonna double check and make sure everything sounds good, especially the game audio, since different game. Want to see how it does. Different game. Want to see how it does. Okay, I can barely hear it, so I'm gonna up that up a lot more. Actually, it's what's funny is in the games, like if I render the game footage, like the original file's like really loud, insanely loud. So I really figured that it would be loud here. So go my game thing here, bump this up a lot more because it should be like the normal like race menu hype theme, whatever it's called. I can hear it. I'm gonna up it up just a little bit more. And that should be good. It's about a 10 decibel. That should be good. That sounds pretty good. So, damn, 24 people in here already, and I just started. That's cool. So I don't usually do these enough, these like just offline gameplay stuff. So I thought I would do something different. Also, more than likely this game's career mode is going to be wrapping up by this month. So I think it'll be kind of perfect to do the lightning challenges in line with the game being done with the career mode. I'm assuming that's the case because I haven't recorded anything further than what I have. So I could be wrong, but. It's also I feel like this is something Dale Reynolds did to a T and it's under NASCAR 05 thing, so it's that's cute. So how I'm gonna do lightning challenges, obviously I don't know how many I'll do in a stream, but I'll kind of treat it like as if I'm recording it. Usually I would always go for normally an hour, but for live stream purposes I'll probably go like an hour and a half. So it'll kind of go from that. So I'll just try to complete it as much as I can in an hour and a half. Maybe it'll go a little bit longer, I don't know. But I believe there's like 36 challenges, because you got 10 in the rookie, then you got 11 in the veteran, and then 12 in the legend, and then 5 or 6 bonuses. Something like that. Somewhere around 30 plus. So, what I'm going to do is when I go to my lightning challenges here, I'm going to just let the thing play itself. I'm going to mute my mic and turn the webcam off and just let them talk, and then I'll come back during loading screen so you can kind of listen to it all in its in full, because it's kind of cool. So I'll definitely bring up chat here so I can see what everybody's doing. So we already got Toxic in here, so welcome. Mr. T's here. Dale Reynolds with the kissy lip eyes. I like that. Hello, What If? How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I am actually kind of sick. I have a little bit of a cold. But yeah. Let's see. You and Newman are going back and forth today. Oh my god, it was fun. I guess I did lightning challenges after I did the career mode. Good fun as hell. Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, I was almost certain that you did them, so. Alright, well, the cold's not bad. It's, very just minor. Like, I barely feel it. It's a little bit stuffy in the nose, but again, I got my handy dandy nose drops and my handy dandy NyQuil and Dayquil. Oh, Dayquil now. I'm not taking NyQuil right now because I don't want to fall asleep on stream. I could maybe say that for a Daytona 500 later. But, yes, I guess we'll just kind of jump into it. So I'm just gonna let this stuff play, and I'll see you on the loading screen. So enjoy Michael Waltrip and Dale Jr. banter to each other.
The 2004 Daytona 500 was almost a retro race to me, a throwback to the 70s. You and Tony Stewart with a lap car every now hanging in there, and a guy. You and Tony Stewart. You guys just trying to figure out what it was going to take to win the Great American Race. You guys just first of all, how bad did you not want to see a caution late in that event, and how confident were you that you could get around Tony?
Well, I really didn't want a caution because that just adds more people to the mix and makes a tougher race to win. Knowing you got just one guy, that guy Tony Stewart in front of you to beat was a lot easier than having the whole field behind you. So I was glad there wasn't a caution to come out, and just, you know, I don't know, I was just trying different stuff to get around Tony and didn't know whether I was going to have what it took or not.
Well, I thought it was very interesting, you know, racing these cars. I know how hard it is to pass a guy one-on-one. You were able to change your line and vary it and eventually made a run on Tony. Were you surprised that you were able to make that move?
Yeah, I really was. I thought that I was kind of done for at one point, but it just worked out kind of tricked. You know, I don't know if I could even do it again. You know, 9 times out of 10 or whatever, I'd probably fail. But the way it just came out, I was at the right place at the right time to get the run where I needed it to get clear of him going into turn 3.
How good does it feel to be a Daytona 500 champion?
It feels good. I've been watching you be a Daytona 500 champion for a couple years now, and you seem to be enjoying it, so I'm glad I can add my name to the list.
Well, here's the challenge. There's 3 laps to go. Tony Stewart's ahead. Can you get Dale Jr. by him and get him the victory, get in the game, and get in the 8 car and get it done?
Hello. Well, I heard an echo, but that was only because I was listening through the preview thing. I don't have a way to, like, hear the game, and it sucks. It bugs the crap out of me. I wish I had a way to do that. But yeah. But let's just kind of jump into it. So stay first, stay above 10th, stay on the track, no reckless driving. Okay, that should be. I don't think we should have a problem. If the game audio it looks really loud, I'll lower that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. That should be good. It might be still loud compared to like that, the cutscene there, and then the game audio. I try 15. I may if 12.9 isn't good enough. Oh, it just kind of throws me right into it, huh? Good God. Well, again, this is rookie, so it shouldn't be that hard. Block! Okay. Well, it's no longer me and Tony Stewart duking it out for the wins. Me and Scott Wimmer, so. God damn it. Only I could manage to just ruin history and alter it. Even though this is not. Well, wait a minute. Well, okay, Wimmer actually, he was a lap down. So. No, wait, wasn't. No, he wasn't because. No, he was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. He was up there. Not really up there, but Kurt Busch was the one that was left. Never mind. What am I thinking? Yeah, we're kind of pulling away. It's not too difficult. I remember NASCAR Thunder 2003's Lightning Challenge being pretty easy, except for a couple. I remember, like, in my off time, I think last year, about a year and a half ago now, almost 2 years now when I did the career for that, I remember playing it in my off time. And I remember kind of mowing through it pretty easily, except for the Nader. That was the only one that I had problems with. That one, I think I had to, like, wreck the field to do it. It was ridiculous. But yeah, that was kind of a lengthy sort of cutscene thing. I'm so used to being like 30 seconds, but it felt like a minute and a half. So, yeah, I hear you, chat. I'm gonna lower that down to 15. That should be good now. Yeah, that sucks because like the game audio is pretty loud, but that cutscene is kind of low. So how do you audio balance that? I don't know. Especially since I can't hear it, I just have to guess. If I actually had a better setup, I could probably do it. But yeah, just other than that, instant with Stewart. I mean, everything else was pretty easy. It just threw me right into it. So, just gotta do a little bit of block. It shouldn't be too hard. Obviously, it's working for racing. But, yeah, I don't remember when I last did these challenges. It's been a very long time. I don't think I've ever 100% completed it, because I don't think I've ever done it. I don't think I've done all of them, I should say. I think I got to the point where I unlocked the bonuses, but why are my frames dropping? Like, why? Why? I can't win with this, with my life. Oh wait, okay, it's good. That was dumb. Well, off turn 4, Tony Stewart's gonna get back to second. And he's gonna try to make a move, but no! Nope, nope. You'll never win Daytona 500, Tony Stewart. You'll never win. Lol. I'm such an ass.
Way to go!
Oh my god. Drop the sound effects in the settings. Actually, sound. Drop the sound effects in the settings. Okay, that's. Well, I just blacked my screen out trying to mess with that. Oh my god, just when I think I have shit figured out, I screw it up. Wait, no, I don't want to play again. I thought it said continue. I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Game audio setting. Oh, okay, that would explain it. And that's gonna mess up my recording now if I do this. Like I do for the stream people. Let's see, what do I have it at?
There's a pile up out there.
Speech is pretty loud. Engine is just so okay, let's see. Drop the sound effects and settings. Sound effects 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, engine 1, 2, 3, 4. And speech 1,
There's a pile up
2,
out there. Be careful. NASCAR isn't too happy,
I think
buddy.
I got it all
Don't turn it around. We're done for the
pretty
day.
good.
Watch out. Accident ahead. Go.
Speech,
There's a pile
up that
up
up by
there.
1, up that up by 1. I think that's good. I think that's all good now. I hope. I don't know, I'm gonna save it. Because, you know, why the hell not? But yeah, I'm kind of curious just how tough these can get. Because usually they're not too bad. Obviously you can see my original game file from one of my memory cards. It's like 70, did it say 71%? It did say 71%, but yeah, there's a lot of shit on that. Yeah, yeah. Last time I did that was like 2012 apparently. So it's been a while since I've been on that account or saved anything on there. Obviously I'm using the 25 because Tim Richmond 25, that's like the only correlation. So yeah, let's actually do the next one, which is the caution needed. When caution came out with 3 laps to go at the 2003 Virginia 500, Jeff Gordon had out-battled Bobby Labonte and Dale Jr. Lead Jeff to the win, this time without the caution. Alright, well, let's see how it goes.
Jeff, do you enjoy the short tracks?
I love the short tracks, especially Martinsville.
Well, you've done real well at Bristol, which is small, and Martinsville. This past Martinsville, you had a great battle with Bobby Labonte down the stretch.
I did. You know, Bobby took 2 tires. I had 4 tires, and you know, I caught him, but I couldn't pass him, and I knew I was going to have to move him out of my way if I was going to get by him. And luckily, Bobby and I have had a lot of great battles over the years, and I have a lot of respect for him. So I didn't want to just, you know, knock him completely out of the way. So I worked on him, worked on him. Finally got enough of a nudge in there where I could get by him.
Now, were you expecting the favor to be returned, or did you think you got him when you cleared him, you could get away from him?
Well, I always expect something, you know, but Bobby was pretty good. I think he knew I had a faster car. He knew that I could have been a lot worse than I was, and so I think he made me at least work for it for a lap or two.
Well, Jeff got the win there at Martinsville, but the caution came out with 2 or 3 laps to go, abbreviating Bobby's chance to retaliate. The caution's not going to fall for you, though. You're in Jeff's car. You're going to get by Bobby and see if you can race him to the checkers. Get in the game. Almost forgot that part.
All right. Man, Gen 4 over Gen 6. I absolutely, I agree with that beyond like a million freaking percent. So finish first, stay above 13th, stay on track. No, stay on track. I'm positive it means just don't go below the apron. So, well, there we go. Martinsville is actually one of the easier tracks in this game, so I don't think this should be too difficult. As long as I can just get through the corners. Why? Wait. Oh, it's on automatic. Boo. Oh, I thought I was trying to downshift. I was like, why isn't that working? Can I change that in settings? Game, why are you doing this to me? Controller. I have it on manual. Like, what? Alright, well, that's going to make this a little bit harder now. That sucks. Okay. Well. God damn. Oh my god. Bobby. Oh my god, okay. Oh, this is gonna suck now. Okay, we're holding on. But my god, it's just so boggy up the corners because of that. Ooh, Bobby. God damn, second time now. The second. Where's Bobby going? Oh my god, he just... That's the second race now I've just ran into someone. This is a rookie and I'm having trouble. Like, this is sad. God damn. Only I can somehow just, like, make it worse for the drivers. Like, imagine if that happened in real life. Like, that would be just terrible. I just doored, like, the nicest chill driver ever. Or one of the nicest. I don't know, cool people. But ooh, yeah, it just doesn't feel right driving like this. I am losing a lot of time from it too. Well, I'm not proud of that.
That's the real deal right there.
That was not the way I wanted to do that. God damn it! That's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Sure. Well, we got the Harvick one now. Kevin Harvick almost won the 2003 GFS Markets Place 400 on field gamble. Ryan Newman won that day with what should have been on if you tank this time. Both Newman and Busch run out. See if you can catch them and win. All right. Well, let's see how this goes.
Kevin, a lot was made in 2003 about the fuel mileage races. In order to win a fuel mileage race, you had to have a fast car, and that was the case at Michigan. You found yourself, Ryan Newman, and Kurt Busch racing to the checker. What was your situation on gas, and what did you think theirs were?
Well, I thought theirs was bad, and I thought ours was good because we came in and got gas, and they didn't. So we tried to play the strategy right, and they gambled, and they wound up beating us. So we just needed to have a few more laps.
How many times did you come on the radio and say, you said they're going to run out. When's it going to happen?
I think I came on the radio several times and asked when they were going to run out. And I think Kurt actually ran out, and I think Ryan went on to win the race. So close, but not close enough.
Let's switch things around a little bit, though. Say there's 2 or 3 laps to go. He's running third behind Kurt and Ryan, but this time they both run out of fuel on the last lap coming to the checkered. Can you get Kevin's car to the checker before Kurt and Ryan? You're in the game. Let's see it happen.
Well, I guess everybody's getting nostalgia. It always gets put into perspective just how old this game is because it's 15 years old. I don't know. Like, this is like the era that I kind of grew up watching. Well, actually, a little bit before that, but it's basically that. So it's always neat. So, now we gotta try to catch them. It does seem like our car's on default. So, I don't know how that's gonna be because I'm so used to running with like adjustments. So I'm not also used to running like a, I guess, fast car, if that makes sense. So, they should run out of fuel here, I guess. It is the last lap, so this is kind of like they gotta run out, right? Okay, they did run out. Okay, good. I was getting worried there. All right, well, I'll take it. That was clean too. Like nothing bad happened. I didn't kill anyone. I kind of ran it good. That was the best run thus far. And yes, that rubber scheme is pretty freaking badass. I will say that much. Whew. Don't hit him. I know. I swear. I always find a way to hit people. All right, I'm 1 for 3 on not hitting people. So the first one, Bobby Labonte ran out of gas on the last lap. The 2003 Pepsi 400 loud and Greg Biffle to cruise to the win. Outrace Bobby this time with a full tank. Checkers with 3 to go. I remember that. It was a weird race how that played out, but let's listen to the thing.
When the NASCAR Nextel Cup cars were at Daytona last, Greg Biffle won the race. An exciting, dramatic finish at the Pepsi 400. Were you nervous those last few laps?
Man, I was as nervous as can be. My stomach was going crazy. I was looking in the mirror, listening to the spotter, just doing all I could, keep the car on the bottom, and just hope I had a few more laps to hang on.
Now, Bobby was right on you, challenging you the whole way, but then on the last lap, he ran out of gas. That had to give you some relief, or did it make you even more nervous, wondering if you were going to make it?
I was pretty sure we were going to make it, but I was excited. My spotter said, Labonte's out of gas, Labonte's out of gas. I looked in the mirror, and I saw the green car getting smaller, and man, I was just overwhelmed with excitement right there. I knew that we had probably won it.
Greg drove to victory at Daytona. Let's put you behind the wheel, and Bobby Labonte's not going to run out of gas this time. You got to hold him off and get Greg to the checker flag so he can win his first NASCAR Nextel Cup race again. Get in the game.
Well, NASCAR 88, you're right. I have a better... I wreck people on here better than I do on Wreckfest. I don't know how that works or why that happens the way it does, but yeah. But somebody did mention about the Vickers stuff. I don't know. Vickers has always been a driver that kind of I never liked. I don't know. Just always kind of underperformed. Just never really did great in the equipment he had. And certainly the health issues did not make things better. So when he was in the Nationwide Series in 2013, he ran pretty good in a Gibbs car, but you're in a Gibbs car, I kind of expect to win, especially in the Xfinity Series. So I don't know. He's always kind of just underperformed his whole career, with a couple of moments of cool greatness. So. Greg Biffle, on the other hand, certainly a way better driver than what Vickers ever was. 18 wins, had a championship run in 05, and you know, it's a pretty solid career. I really nothing too much to scoff at. Just kind of a shame that it just kind of fizzled out in the last 3 years. I remember 2014, 15, 16 weren't too good. But 2014, he mainly made the chase because a fan stood on top of the fence at Richmond, and the caution came out at the right time, and it kept Biffle on the lead lap and kind of got in the chase because of that. That's the only reason why he made the playoffs that year, or chase, whatever. I remember it. It was I laughed. Then I remember in 2015 he was damn near going to try to do the fuel gamble at Talladega and almost win it on that, but then a caution came out. That would have been the ultimate troll of the year, which would have been a better finish than what we got in real life, which was probably the biggest shit show clusterfuck of the decade that I could think of. Either that or it's up there. It's in the top 5. If it's not the most shit show top finish, it's in the top 5. It's a strong top 5. But yeah, surprised. I don't know. Because Biffle's career has always been, it's kind of like Newman, sort of, but except Biffle kind of won throughout the course of his career instead of getting like 9 of his 18 wins in one season. Or no, in 2 seasons, I mean. That's what I was trying to say. Biffle kind of had a more consistent career, if that makes sense. That's a good stat comparison, Newman versus Biffle. Because they have the same amount of wins, almost. I think Biffle has 19? It's close. It's like somewhere around there. I should definitely double check, but stats kind of mirror each other in a way, except I think Biffle's a little more consistent. Yeah, off the final corner, really nothing too much to scoff at in terms of difficulty. It's not too difficult. So, and I didn't hit anyone. I'm learning. Yeah. Newman has 51 pulls. That is true. 51 pulls from. His last one was in 2013. It's been a long time. But yeah. Don't talk down. I mean, if you look at the stats from 2014-16, it's not that insane. But he's still good, though. I still like him. Fun fact: before Crafton won the title this season, Biff was the last Ford to win the truck title. Oh my God, that's a hell of a fact. Happened to Biffle anyways? Well, it's just he kind of just retired. Not really, because it was weird. The way Biffle kind of left was just very unceremoniously. He left. There wasn't like he wasn't retired. It didn't say he was retiring. In fact, in the off season from 2016 to 2017, he was memeing it up on Twitter by posting 69 in the Hardy's car. It's funny. Well, so we got this one here with Jimmy Johnson recount. Jimmy Johnson hung back on purpose during 2003 All-Star, hoping the fans would vote to invert the entire field. He guessed right, starting 7th. See if you can lead the race like Jimmy. Alright, well, let's see how we do in that one.
Our All-Star race is held at Lowe's Motor Speedway, your home track. What is your team's mentality as you head over to Lowe's Motor Speedway for our All-Star race?
Well, really, obviously it's everybody's hometown track, being that all the teams are based there. My sponsor, Lowe's, is a title sponsor of the racetrack, and also on top of that, it's one of my favorite tracks to race at. So I'm always excited knowing that the month of May is coming along, and we get to race there twice with the All-Star event and then the 600. So, we put a little extra effort in there, and we're very happy that we were able to win our All-Star event at our home track. So it's a good race that we all get excited for on the Lowe's team.
Well, it's pretty cool how the fans get involved and decide what they're going to do on the restart with 20 to go. How did that play into your strategy on that night?
Yeah, well, the first year I was in the event, I think I won the second segment and had to start last, and I made it back to second or third, and it didn't work out for me. So I knew if I just at least had a couple more spots that I may have had a chance to get into the lead. So when we went into the All-Star event this time, I knew that if I stayed kind of towards the back, that the inversion was probably going to work out for a full 10, and I'd end up towards the front. So I think I ended up 7th. We inverted. I started 4th, a second row at least, and was able to get in the front from there.
We're going to switch it around, though.
Uh-oh.
We're going to retake the count, and we're going to invert 6.
Are we in Florida?
It's a recount. It's a Florida recount. We are in Florida, actually. We're going to only take 6. And the fan is going to get in your car, start 7th, but the trick is you've got to get the lead with 16 to go and hold everybody off just like Jimmy did. Get in the game. Take the challenge.
Well, it's not kind of fitting to have a Jimmy Johnson Lightning Challenge, and he's retiring this year. It's cute. But yeah, it's surreal. It's surreal to think Jimmy's retiring, especially since, started his career in 2002. It's about 18 years. I thought it would go a little bit longer. But drivers have been retiring anymore around like that 17 to 18, 19 year mark. You have to remember too, there's more races nowadays than what they had in like the early 90s and stuff, so I guess that makes sense. So yeah, we are, you know, definitely starting 7th with 5 to go. Or if this was the exact lineup how it was in 2003. I keep thinking I had a shift. I'm gonna miss that. I don't know why that's not here for this. Especially since I even checked the settings and I haven't switched it. Well, holy crap, we have speed. Good God. Okay, just don't hit anyone. Don't. I did it again. I hit people. Harvick. Oh my God! They're dead. They're all dead. Jesus Christ! Oh my God. I need a moment. I need a fucking moment. Oh shit. Oh my God. I destroyed Jimmy. I destroyed everyone. God damn. Oh God. I got nothing. I got nothing. I gotta get a drink of Coca-Cola after that. I just freaking... That's not how it happened in real life. Oh my God, that was terrible. The car's so freaking tight though, my God! I think I'm so used to running like the career mode cars that I guess I'm on here, I'm just so not used to it.
The 24 car, right side.
Jeez, I'm kind of impressed that I was able to make a wreck that, like, just violent. Oh my God, that's actually my first failed challenge. A way to do it in spectacular fashion.
Number 15, high up high. Clear, all clear.
I'm gonna try to take it extra careful, because I'm scared. Bobby! Okay. Okay. Okay, you know what? Okay, I understand. Just gotta... You know, we got a lot of laps left. Don't gotta try to win on lap 1. Then again, I am kind of making it 3 wide, so... There I go again, contradicting myself. Ooh, it's tight. It's just like, I brake, and it's just, nope. It's got none of that. Oh, hello? God. I did it again! At least I was faster. But still. Alright, just run away. Go. Alright, we're good. We're good. I almost said Jerry Nader too, and I caught myself, so I'm glad I got that. Right. Ooh, oh, hold it tight. At least the game got me for reckless driving after I flipped like 2 people over and then spun like a vulture, so. It took a lot for that to pop up, but it did eventually pop up that I was reckless driving people. Yeah, we're pulling away. Everything's looking good now. This was EA's golden era. Oh man. Oh man, I hate to break the bad news. I don't know. This game was like the beginning of their downfall. Because after this point, they just got much worse. And this was like the beginning of the end for them. Because this is where stuff gets stupid. This is where like the AI tire flop thing is non-existent. This is where the career mode got in depth, but certain things were taken out and it makes it less in depth in ways. It's weird. It was the beginning of the end of sorts. I like how it didn't feel. Yeah, well, I guess a flip constituted that as a big enough wreck. I don't know. Let's see. The Atlanta sweep. Tony Stewart made a late run at Jeff Gordon in the 2003 Bass Pro Shops in the NBA 500, but his run was halted by an ill-timed caution. Tried to win the race without yielding. Thrown. All right. Music copyright. It's just the It's just that EA Sports thing that's not copyrighted. Yeah, well, hopefully this one goes well.
Tony, it was late in the race at Atlanta. You had battled yourself into position to get the win, but the caution fell. Do you think that took away your chance to win?
Yeah, we were catching Jeff, and if we could put 2 or 3 good corners together, we could gain a bunch of time, but either get too close to him or hit my marks wrong, and I would drop back. But, you know, I just needed, I think, those last 4 laps to get a chance at winning the race.
And now Atlanta's a fun track because you can vary your lines and let off a little bit earlier and really move around on the racetrack to gain ground on the guy you're chasing.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Atlanta is it's a wide racetrack, and the groove gets very wide, so you do have the flexibility as a driver to move up or down the racetrack to help out.
Well, you heard how confident Tony was that he could get by Jeff late in the race. We're going to change history. There's not going to be a caution with 4 to go. We're going to put you in the game, in his car. Go get Jeff Gordon and get the win. It's in the game.
Chet, I have to give you props. You were on your A game tonight for watching out for my back because, I mean, I've had it before in the past, like on the career mode, unless it was just low enough that it didn't matter. I don't know. I have no idea. But I will definitely, I guess, take out too, just to be safe, because Lord knows the last time I had copyrighted music for like 15 seconds, it took away my monetization for like 2 months. So I don't want that to happen again. Crap! I just gained on Gordon like nothing. Don't pinch me off the track. I need room going into the corner just a little bit. All right, thank you. And that was it. Now, see, if I was like, see, that's the magic of editing, because really with these challenges, there wouldn't be much to talk about after I get the lead, because then I just kind of pull away. I may have moments where maybe I'll like drift up the track and then kind of get a good route the corner, and that's it. But it's really nothing much else to talk about. Which is why I always like editing it. Holy shit, this thing's tight. Oh my god, that's just disgusting. Don't wreck them. Don't wreck them, for the love of God. That was an Atlanta finish right there. That was cute. Why is this epic? Like, it doesn't need to be this epic.
Okay, we're clear.
We need to get back down the bottom. Oh, hello, Jimmy. All right. Wow, what a run off that corner. Good God. Okay. Just keep that car pinned to the bottom. My assist on 2 am I noticing that, or am I losing it? I thought I saw like a yellow stability light on. I was gonna be pissed because I don't want assist. Wow, it's just, I guess I'm going in there way too fast, but oh my god, don't throw it away. I almost did. Good god, what's wrong with me? Turns 3 and 4. Just back it off a little bit. We did a little bit. Alright, that was good. No, that wasn't.
Hey, you gotta stay on the track to win this thing.
Oh my god. Only I could do that. Just screw it all up. I didn't even know that's going below the apron. That's not. It's not at all. I hate. That was dumb. I didn't pat. I literally penalized me before I hit the grass. Now I'm pissed. So now I gotta do that again. It's just so freaking tight. My God. It's just terrible. Oh my God. Well, we're gonna get a good run on Gordon again.
Number 24, the 5 high.
We're gonna have to really back this down the corners just to keep it down the bottom.
Still there.
I guess I was just going too fast.
Gordon is looking to make a move.
Okay, I can't go. This is weird. I don't know why it did that. Well, at least we got good straightaway speed like usual. Just get off turn 2 and 4 and just cannon off the corners. It's just such a piece of crap with corners, though. This is on rookie too. I'm scared. This might be a lot harder than I've ever thought. Gordon. Nope. 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 Not like that. Nope. Okay. Oh my God! What a send! All right. Well, it's gonna be an Atlanta photo finish. Oh, but never mind. Oh my God! Never mind. I'll take it. Sure. Thank you. Don't go below the thing. Okay. Just keep it pinned to the bottom. You know, I felt it trying to wiggle. I don't want to do that. Oh my God, he's got another good launch off the corner. Okay, that's a good gap. I like that. Stack it through turns 3 and 4. That was a bad corner. Okay, good. All right, nice. All right, that was what I was trying to do. God,
I get an A+ on that one, buddy. Way to go!
I don't know why that was difficult. Just believe in yourself and animation. That's funny. That's funny. Let's see. I'm just scared. This is not going to be easy. I just know it. Setting up the sweep. After a caution with 5 laps to go, Newman restarted first and held out Jeff Gordon. This was the first part of the 2003 Dover sweep. Hold off Gordon for the win. Okay. We'll try.
Ryan, tell us a little bit about Dover. As you go up there, what's your mental state? How does the team approach that race?
Figured I should have listened. I was gonna cut the music thing off. That's what I was trying to do. I just interrupted Ryan Newman. I'm so sorry. I'm a monster. I don't know why I do this to myself. See, off, on. Okay, that's all. Okay, everything is off. So it should be good. It should be good. I had to do that. I'm so sorry, Ryan Newman. We'll get back to it. Okay, now let's continue.
Ryan, tell us a little bit about Dover. As you go up there, what's your mental state? How does the team approach that race?
Well, first of all, from a driver's perspective, it's a fast racetrack. You kind of drop into the corners, both in turns 1 and turns 3, so you got to have the car really nice and secure on the entry part of it. And from a team perspective, it's usually a fast, long race. The cars are really fast, and it's usually a long race because it's 400 miles there. But you know, it's definitely mentally tough and physically challenging.
Now, all day long at Dover, keeping the car consistent, I guess, with the high banks and the fast speeds is real important to accomplish. How do you go about your adjustments on pit road? Do you call the team and tell them what you think, or do they ask you or tell you what they think?
It's just a communication thing. I mean, I got to tell them what the car's doing, and then we can figure out what's right from wrong as far as how to adjust it. And you know, that's usually the best way to doing it. Just a matter of making the right adjustments at the right times.
Now, late in the race, you had a fast-closing Jeff Gordon, hard-charging Jeff Gordon in your mirror. Are you able to watch where you're going, or watch in the mirror and check out what he's doing?
It was tough. I didn't have any power steering for, I think, of the last 186, 187 laps. Oh, yeah. And that last restart there was really hard to keep it, because the straightaways are banked, really hard to keep it up on the straightaway. And to do the shifting and driving with one hand and everything, and then watch the mirror and see what he was going to do. It was a tough job holding him off for sure, but I knew at the same time I was only worried about one guy, and he was worried about 15 or 20 others behind him. So that was just basically it, just being in the right place at the right time and having the clean air to hold him off.
Ryan got the win at Dover in the spring, setting himself up for the sweep at the Monster Mile. Can he pull it off? Let's put you in his car for the last 5 or 6 laps. Remember, you don't have any power steering. That's making the job really tough. Jeff Gordon's on you too, closing. Can you get the win, get in the game?
Okay. Ryan Newman tangent rant time. In this time period from 2002 to 2004, especially when you look at the Dirt Daytona stuff, he was really, really freaking awkward in the interviews and moments like that. It's really awkward. I don't know what it is. It's just nothing about it feels natural. I don't know. It's just something to know. So 6 to go. And hopefully, I keep thinking I have to shift. I'm triggered. Okay, well, Dover I hate with a fiery passion, so I feel like this might actually be really freaking hard. Maybe. No, I don't know. I don't know if the, like, if you put in like a little bit of a setup and like a quick race, will that transfer over to the lightning challenge? That's I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know. Well, thankfully we don't have to worry about like tire wear or fall off or anything. So it's this is kind of like a glorified like qualifying lap. So I'm able to kind of just haul ass here. So that's good. It sucks though, because I like Dover. It's fun. It's fun to race on. It's just the game just doesn't make it fun at all. You have those like just such blatant like off balance wear and shit. That's just annoying. Well, this one, that's funny. I thought Atlanta was a lot harder than this one. Atlanta I thought would be easy, but it actually was kind of tough. And here I'm just driving right away like nothing. So I don't know. But a lot of these challenges have been like fending off Jeff Gordon. Like a lot of them have been. It's just funny. I don't know. It's just I guess Gordon was just a lot of. It's kind of true. In a lot of positions to win 03. I guess win a lot more just running up front. But again, a lot of these challenges, that's the thing, like, because I don't know when they film certain shots for these. So obviously not every event from 2004 is going to be in this game. It'll be in NASCAR 6, but a lot of these are kind of carrying over, like 2003 and some in 2004, obviously with the LG win 500. I just don't know when they recorded, because some of the shots they recorded for like the EA Sports, it's in the game, like driver stuff. You see like a lot of shots of like down at Talladega, so that's like race 9. So I don't know. I guess it's just something to note, like when they filmed or recorded some of this stuff. I don't know, just something to know. These interviews are better than the ones in oh god, I agree. I completely agree on that. I remember those were. I just click play again. God damn it. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's less cringe than this. Yes, it is. I will agree. So what's the next one here? Rusty passed Jamie McMurray 12 laps to go and to end his losing streak. After holding on to lead, Rusty was passed by Kurt Busch. Okay. What race was this? I don't know. Well, let's get back into it. And listen.
Rusty, you were leading at California again in 2003. It seemed like a lot of races last year you almost won right down to the end. At California in particular, you took the lead from Jamie McMurray with 12 to go, but later on that same lap, Kurt Busch got by you.
Yeah, he sure did. Doggone, I led a lot of that race, and I think at the very end we ended up finishing second or third or something, but boy, it was a great race for me. It made me really think about 2001 when I did win that race.
Well, tell me about your car that day. Was it handling well all day long?
It handled really good all day long, and right there at the very end of the race, they started pushing their front end just a little bit, and I started losing a little bit of track position. But basically, all day long, I had a really good car.
Well, when Kurt got by, you had to battle tight and strong with Bobby Labonte there. You think that kept you from being able to run Kurt back down, or was he that good then?
Well, Kurt was awful good, no doubt about that. But Bobby and I ran side by side for a long time. Remember, we came off of turn 4. I got real sideways. He got real sideways. He touched. We knocked each other's doors in accidentally, and went on. And he finished second. And I finished third. But boy, it was a great race.
You heard it from Rusty. Let's put you in Rusty's shoes. We're going to line you up in second, right behind Kurt Busch with just a couple of laps to go, and you've got 2.2 seconds to make up on Kurt. But man, you got to battle Bobby in behind you. What are you going to do? Get in the game. Let's see what you can do.
Well, I'm scared. Usually I don't do very well at California, and AI are pretty tough unless you have a really good car. I have a good car, but I don't have a good handling car, which is a big problem. So, yeah.
You're in second. Let's take this guy.
I thought Michael Waltrip said something I had to gain like 2 seconds on him. I guess not.
Looking low. Clearing either side.
I thought that's what he said. Well, oh god, just barely clipped him. Okay, that was not as bad as the other ones from the past, so that's kind of good. I keep thinking I have like assist on or something, but I don't. I'm like, my mind's playing tricks on me. But yeah, we just pulled away. Well, damn, we might just win this without much of a problem. I'll take it. It's not a rookie though. Well, I know, but that didn't make the Atlanta or Lowe's one any easier. Considering have you been here? It's you never know. There was something that I forgot that I was trying to do, was to review like the 2000 NASCAR season. I never went through with it. I think because what ended up happening, I guess as a fun fact, story time thing, was when I was recording the Bud Shootout review, I then watched the entire Gatorade duel, and it was just so uneventful and boring. Don't go below the line. It was so uneventful and boring that I didn't have anything to say, so I just never made the video. And that would have been the same for the 500 as well, except for a couple different things, which I guess technically would have made it better than the duels, but that's not saying much. But I just remember the duels, both of them being so just uneventful, where literally no passing happened, and Brickyard, Bill Elliott just pretty much dominated their duels. And the only interesting thing I can remember is Earnhardt gained a couple spots. He was that was the only car to do anything, and then he fell back because of tire wear. Because Daytona at that point was over 30 years old, and it's pavement or it's track surface. So yeah, but that was it. That was it. It was just so bad.
That was awesome. So much for that challenge.
So I should maybe get into it and watch the other ones just to see, because I've seen a lot of all of 2001, 2, and 3 and upwards, but it's been a very long time. But 2000's the year where I don't remember it. My frames are dropping again. Why can I not have a story time? Is it good? Okay, I guess it's good. I don't know why I did that. So another one here, domination. Kansas dominated 2004 Subway 400 North Carolina, silencing many of his championship doubters. That's funny they say that, because usually...
Should I? Of course I am. Senbei, 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 oh Higan, senbei, 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 hash, what if senbei nation?
Day 500, thank you. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Oh, that's amazing. I can't thank you enough, man. And my internet dies again. It couldn't handle the greatness. But I just find it funny that they mention silencing many of his championship doubters, even though NASCAR literally created the chase because of Kenseth doing so well in 03. So it didn't matter if he validified his championship in the next year or not, because I don't know, it's just something to note. It's just funny. So let's listen to this.
Matt, at Rockingham this spring, you let everybody know you're pretty serious about defending your title and winning races in 2004.
Yeah, it was cool to come out of the box that strong and be able to lead some laps and get in victory lane so early.
Now, you dominated that race all day long, but at the end, here come Casey. Did you feel like you had enough to hold him off, or what was your thinking late in the race?
What is
I
that?
It was gonna be a close race.
Is that the Winston Cup logo?
The more slippery the tires
No, it can't. Oh, it's got to be Crown Royal or
I knew
something,
about 10 to go that he was going to get there before it was over.
I was wondering why was that censored.
Did you think you had it, or was it that close?
Okay.
Could you tell you'd won?
I see.
It was pretty close. When I went into 3, I thought we were going to win, and when I came off of 4, I wasn't so sure.
When you race at Rockingham, you talked about the tires giving up. You're racing the track as much as you are the other competitors at times.
That was a tough thing. As he was catching me, I felt like I was driving on gravel. It was getting that slippery, and he was just closing in pretty fast.
Well, here's your challenge. Get in Matt's car and see if you can do the job he did. Hold off Kasey Kahne and get the win. Get in the game.
Well, I'm scared. Well, oh, thank you. It's Smirnoff that was on there. Okay, okay. I thought it was Crown Royal because I remember. I'm probably thinking 2005 or 6, but okay, that makes sense. Oh well, Rockingham. That's gonna be terrifying
Let's make sure we keep it that way.
because this track is just not good at it. Or the AI are really good at it. I don't know, either or. I'm scared.
Left side.
Wow, I almost got myself penalized for that. Oh my god, it's so hard to describe like how the car does things in the corners. Just you hit the brake, and then like 2 seconds later, then it'll hook a left violently. It's very like it's just so hard to like predict how to drive it. And block Murray. All right. Other than that weird thing last lap, it's been good now. And okay. I don't know. It's what is that fishtailing? Ooh, it bugs me. I don't like it. McMurray, stop. Oh wow, I just forgot what turn 1 looked like. Oh god, side by side. And good run off the corner, but I can't clear him. Okay. Oh wait a minute. Do I have him cleared? No, I don't. Okay. Let him go. They go slow. God damn it, no. Not again. I was going to let him go by, and then I was going to duck down low in the inside in turn 1 because they let up a lot there. And I just completely just destroyed that. Again. God damn. I'm such an ass. God almighty. I'm amazed. You know what? You're right. I'm amazed that did not count as reckless driving. I guess he didn't spin out completely. He just kind of slowed up. I don't know. Well,
I'll give you an A+ on that one, buddy.
God damn it! I didn't want to win it like that. But now, see, if I was an inadvertent ass, oh, can't believe I did that. Oh, I should bring this up too. I didn't know how this would turn out, but I brought my donation goal for December. I have that up. So, I guess it only works through Streamlabs. So, I guess that's the only... Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it up. I don't know. So you can see, like, the goal. That's my goal. Well... What's better, Gen 5 or 6? Gen 5, but like the 2011, 2012 bodies, if that makes sense. Next one. Oh, so this is actually the last one for the rookie section. When Jeff Gordon had battery problems at the Texas Radio Shack 500, a Texas Elliott Sadler moved right in and won the race after a battle with Kane. Be like Elliott and win the race. Sounds simple enough. Let's listen to the cutscene thing. Oh, I cut that off. Let's listen to it.
Well, they say everything's bigger in Texas. How big was your win down there?
That was big for us. To get Eminem's first win in racing in 12 years. It's been 108 racing since I've been in Victory Lane. I was starting to wonder what it looked like over there and how you supposed to celebrate, and hadn't had a chance to do a donut, and everybody was doing it before I could go back. So it was pretty cool to be able to do it at a track that I really like in front of one of the largest crowds to race at. It was a good feeling. So I feel like it lifted a whole stack of weights off my shoulder. So now racing's a lot of fun again.
Well, Eminem's got in Victory Lane, you got in Victory Lane, but golly, it didn't come without some dramatic action on the last lap or two. Tell me your thinking as Kasey's closing in and you're trying to lap Johnny.
Well, I knew Kasey was coming. You could see him in the rearview mirror, and I know you've been in this situation before. You're doing all you can do, hitting your marks, and you look up off the turn, and he's getting closer. You think you do a good corner, and he's doing one that much better. And then we come off turn 2, coming to the checkered, and the 30 pulls down. Then he pulls back up, and he goes around on the bottom, and that's all I've been in all day, right on the bottom line. I'm like, oh, God, I got to go up high now. And trying to go up higher and trying to block Casey, and knew he had the momentum, just kind of drove me crazy. So I was trying to, I'm not a real smart guy. I didn't know if I could think of trying to race 2 guys at the same time like that, but I was able to hold him off to right there at the end, so it was pretty cool.
He got the victory on the last lap, barely, like he said. Your challenge is going to be a little bit more difficult, however. Jeff Gordon has battery problems in this race. Elliot's able to scoot by him when that happens, but not in the challenge. In the challenge, Gordon's battery doesn't go dead. You're in Elliot's car riding second. You got Casey coming. You got the lap car of Johnny Sauter ahead of you. Get in the game and get this win for Elliott Sadler.
You know, I was just thinking, like, as I'm listening to this, like, I forget, like, how, I guess, not so just phoned in the challenges were back then. Like, if you go to, like, NASCAR Heat 2, 3, and 4, they just kind of throw you in a challenge, and Heat 4s are even worse, where they're just random stuff now, and it's just like, you gotta pass 30 cars in 2 laps, good luck. Like, most of them aren't even like real life stuff. Just something to note. I guess it's just because I appreciate the presentation or just the way they approach it. Just, the 24 cars outside. Well, hey, I actually didn't hit Jeff Gordon, so that's nice. But I need a little bit of room in the corner, Gordon. Like, I was like literally going straight into that corner. And amazingly, the car held up pretty well. And I think that might be all she wrote. Oh, wait. No, I am? Okay, never mind. I wonder if I'm going to catch lap traffic, like, right off turn 4 like it was in real life with Johnny Sauter. It may. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny if it did somehow. There we're just pulling away. Well, damn. So this is the last one for the rookie section. And for the most part, except for the Atlanta and the Lowe's one, everything else was pretty easy. So, kind of curious what veteran will be like, since I definitely have time to do that. Oh, here we go, Johnny Sauter. Don't you fucking block me. What are you doing? Like, can you imagine if that happened in real life? And a lap down car just turns left? Like, give me a break. And why am I in the red in the thing again? Why? Wow, I almost wrecked myself.
When you start wrecking on Wreckfest.
You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. Who sent that? Oh, NASCAR 88. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Again, I don't know why my donation bar only counts like the Streamlabs stuff. I don't know why. Shut the lap. But I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that to him. Why is it still doing it? Well, I guess that goes, now we'll move on to the veteran ones. Why is it dropping frames again? I gotta check my MBS or whatever the fuck it's called. God damn it. I don't know why it does this sometimes. $200 for internet, and this is what I get. A piece of crap, apparently. I don't know why it does this. It's fucking aggravating. Because everything looks fine on my end. I'm not even, like, even my task manager, nothing looks out of the ordinary. But then it shits the bed. For no reason. Are you good? Nope. I was gonna say, are you good? But nope, never mind. Never mind. Bitrate is at 4,000. And it's still fucking up. How? Try 3,000 then. No. Wait. Okay, alright, well, we finished the veteran stuff. Rookie. And it just green and it reds. Why? Oh my god. $200 for internet, and it's still a piece of shit. Give me a break. $200 a month for this, and this is what I get. Unfucking believable. Is it good? Is everything okay? Okay, let's go on to veteran. So this is the first one, a virtual 5P. Dale Jr. was in the running to win his 5th Talladega race in a row. However, Jr. ended up finishing 2nd to Michael Waltrip. Okay, so this was the fall Talladega race. All right, well, let's listen to this.
Well, you won at Talladega in the spring, and to win in the fall would mean an unprecedented 5th victory in a row at Talladega. How did your team prepare differently for that event, or was it just business as usual?
Yeah, I think it was just business as usual because the first 4 times we won the race. We didn't want to change anything we was doing, but it was going to be pretty crazy if we could win it 5 in a row.
Now, there was a red flag late in the going. We kind of re-racked it, and it shuffled out to where you and I had gotten our way to the front. On the last lap, you saw Jeff Gordon making a run. How did you adjust and adapt to that?
Well, I just wanted to get in front of the guy that might be able to push me by you to get the win, you know. So I see Jeff Gordon coming up, and I'm going to jump in front of him and see if he can push me. And if he's not pushing me enough, and we'll jump down in front of Tony Stewart and who's coming up on the inside. So it was a wild finish, and in reality, you ended up getting a win. But I think we're going to re-rack it and see what happens this time.
Let's spin it. You want to? Do something a little bit different. Put you in Dale Jr.'s car. Give you the chance to try to shuffle the draft. Take the advice Dale Jr. just offered up. Get in a line that's going to push you ahead and get his 5th victory in a row at Talladega. Get in the game.
I'm trying to think, like, why are they... It must have been raining there or something. I don't know. It's just weird to see them, like, in coats and stuff, so... That's my guess. It's just... DF Spectrum. No, I don't know what that is, but I do not have that. So, it's kind of like how the rookie challenge was, but different. And now I gotta pass Waltrip at 2 good. So, oh, okay, he's gonna block. It could be a dirtbag and just intimidate him. But I don't want to do that. I want to try to fake him. Hi, there we go. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, that was hot. That was hot. That was, that was... We need a lot of love in the chat for that one. That was disgusting. Why am I pulling away? Oh, now I just got a block. And it shouldn't be too hard if it's just one car behind me. I don't know if going below this line here would penalize me, so I'm not going to take that chance. God forbid. I don't want to take that risk. I'm kind of pulling away. The funny thing is Daytona one was actually harder, and that was rookie. Technically speaking. Because they were up my ass a lot more. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Toxic, for the thing. Alright, let's see. Seem like they kind of closed back up on me, but it's just Waltrip and Tony. High. Alright, not too bad of a block. And down low. I don't want to go extra down low because I don't know if it's going to penalize me or not, but alright. That was good.
Way to go!
I really have nothing, I mean, it's played out perfectly. No mistakes. I mean, that was so much better than what the first rookie challenge was for me, so. What's this next one? Hatch Trick. After holding off a flurry of attacks from Junior and Jeff Gordon, Walter went on to win EA Sports 500 2 to go. See if you can hold off the late race charge and win. And Harvick's interviewing him that time. That's interesting. Well, let's try to win that too.
All right, Mikey. EA Sports 500. 2 laps to go. You held off a flurry of attacks from Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon. How do you know who to block?
You guess a lot. I sat over on the back straightaway during the red flag and looked in my mirror and said, they're going to come from everywhere, and just hope we can guess right. Coming off turn 4 on the last lap, I really feel like if I had stayed on the bottom and just hung with Junior, Gordon had a run to get us with. So swept up high and then took a left back to the bottom with my eyes closed, just hoping Junior wasn't in the hole, and he wasn't.
How intense in a car really was it? I mean, can you put it into words?
It's hard to explain. When you're racing on the track, it really, that's all reaction. You just kind of react to what's going on around you. But when we're sitting on the back straightaway in the red flag, you're just worried about everything, way crazy things come into your mind about what you're going to do to win the race. So red flag wasn't fun with 5 to go.
So we have a lot of talk about safety, and you put the new roof hatch in your car. If you won, was that the plan to jump out the hatch?
I told him, we tested it down here a month or so before that. I said, we got to win that race because I want to be the first cat ever to get to do that. And it worked out to have that celebration, and that'll be the first time. That'll be the only first time that's ever done, that's for sure.
All right, well, Mikey jumped out of his roof flap. Now, let's see if you can do it. With 2 laps to go in the EA Sports 500, can you win the race like Mikey did?
Well, I mean, it's funny that they're having 2 Talladega races back to back. I don't think this would be that hard. For picking 11 challenges in this, I don't know if 2 out of the 11 should be this. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a lot harder. So, we do have a lot more people behind me now, so that's a little bit scary. I guess we'll find out if we have to make this car wide and block on the super duper low line triable, and maybe, I don't know if we'll penalize me, but we'll find out. I'm going to probably have to try that out, just a block. Damn, we just pulled away on the straightaway. Did you see that? Like, for a split second, we just kind of gapped them. Unless Dale Jr.'s being the restrictor plate master in letting off the gas. I don't know. Pretty. It's almost like exactly how it was last challenge, but just kind of inverted the spots. Just gotta block the lanes. Dale Jr. tries, but no, it just wasn't enough. We'll just start out the veteran section pretty easy. Block Jr. Stewart looks like he's probably getting a run. He goes low, and then goes high. Not bad. He is trying though, so I will give him a lot of props for that. Oh, he might be getting a run. Oh, that's a restrictor plate strategy move right there. Ooh, he's trying something. I don't know what exactly. Okay. Oh god, super duper low line. I didn't penalize it. So okay, I learned I know now. Not that I learned my lesson, but I know now. Okay. He tried. He really tried. We had so many Daytona challenges. So I believe it. I haven't done it in a long time, so I can't remember. That was pretty easy. Kind of curious. I mean, I'll go stream here for like 15-20 minutes, and I'm already getting through these pretty quick. Taylor Body ended a 153 race winless streak by bringing home the checkered flag at 2003 Southern 500. Hold off a strong charge by Harvick and win. At Darlington, I could probably do that. Darlington's not too bad in this game, so I could probably pull it off in one try.
During the course of the season, we have a few races that you kind of earmark as special. The Southern 500 is certainly one of those.
Well, it sure was for us. You know, we ended a pretty long losing streak there and got back in victory lane, and it was a great day for our Kellogg's team. We had a great car that day, great pit stops, and came out on top. It was just kind of one of those days that everything went our way.
Well, you were certainly on top of your game when they threw that green flag with just 20 or 30 laps to go and drove away from the field. Your team, too, they did a great job on pit road all day long.
All day long, and they did a fantastic job, and that's really what won us the race was our pit crew beating the other guys off pit road. So I think that made the difference for us.
Terry got the lead and drove away. Here's your challenge. We're going to give you the lead with just a handful of laps to go, and you got 4 seconds over second place Kevin Harvick. If he closes to within less than 2 seconds, you lose the challenge. So get in the game and win the challenge.
Do I really have to actually win it by 2 seconds? That's what Waltrip said. I wonder if they're actually going to implement that. Huh. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Doesn't say that for the... I don't know. I think they mentioned that before, but I don't know if they actually did that. I don't know. I thought Waltrip said I had like a 4-second lead, and well, unless they're talking about real life, then I don't know. I guess I'll just try to get 2 seconds anyways, just to meet the goal objective. I don't know. They don't really have it listed, so I don't know if that's gonna be factored in. That I almost went off the track there. Nice looking scheme. Nice looking Taylor Labonte's scheme. I mean, it's just kind of shame he sucked in the later half of his career, but. Well, 2003 wasn't that bad. He got top 10 points. Barely, but, you know, that was like his last pretty solid year. 2004 was a disaster. He stopped going full-time. But, yeah, there was a couple of years there where he just was not good at all. But at least he had good-looking schemes. Especially this one. The 04 one looked nice. So I am pulling away, which is good. But I don't know. I don't know if I just need like to get broken into this game and get back in that funky fresh flow or what. But these last couple of challenges I've done pretty good. I mean, beating them on the first try and haven't really had any issues. So I think I've gotten into my groove. It just took me a little bit. I guess. I don't know. We are pulling away. I don't even know. I actually want Terra Line. Oh, go for it. Hopefully you get it, because this scheme's been pretty good. They've been good for even before the Kellogg's one. Like, from 2000 on back are really cool looking. I don't think I'm gonna have 2 seconds on Harvick, and I'm right in that fine line of being like off the racing surface. Whew. God, I'm like just on the edge of almost getting myself penalized. Let's see, can I get to 2 seconds? I did get to 2 seconds. I don't know if I can get in 3 and 4 though. 3 and 4, I don't think I gained as much time as I do in 1 and 2. Will I? Barely. Off turn 4. Is it gonna be over? I actually did that. Well, if I had to complete, okay, I guess I completed. I don't know why Waltrip was talking about finishing so far. I don't know. It's weird. Well, that was pretty. I mean, I don't know. That's the magic. Was it easy because I won that without a problem, or was it hard because I barely just edged that 2 second gap? I don't know. So next one, Dale Jr. Looks like this was filmed the same day. After a pass of Johnson and Kenseth that many thought was below the line, Jr. went on to win 2003. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was kind of controversial. The beginning of the controversy for the below the yellow line. Actually, it was before that because it was in 2002 with Kenny Wallace. So it was even back then too. Yeah. Actually, it was actually back in 2001. I remember that. The Coke Zero, Coca-Cola 400 or whatever it was. Pepsi 400. Oh my God. But geez, that's another Daytona challenge. Toxic, you're right. Oh my God.
Dale Jr., when we head to Talladega, everybody makes a lot out of the DEI dominance and the teammates working together to get the win. I wasn't anywhere in sight when you won at Talladega in May.
Yeah, you'd gotten in an accident, and so had I earlier in the race, and but we got our car repaired, and we came back and got the win. It's pretty exciting.
Now tell me about that pass, a controversial move you made to avoid Matt Kenseth coming across the track, and went down below the yellow line. What did you think NASCAR was? How did you think they were going to react to that move?
Well, I thought that, I didn't know what they were going to do as far as their decision, but it's really their decision, so it ain't mine. But I was just trying to avoid Matt as he's coming down across the racetrack. Really wasn't looking at the lines at that point or even thinking about the lines, just trying not to run into him. So we come out the other end leading the race and ended up winning it, and it's pretty exciting.
A lot of split-second decisions go into winning at Talladega. We're going to re-rack it and put you in Dale Jr.'s car. You can't go below the yellow line. NASCAR might not be as kind this time, so keep it on the racetrack and see if you can still get the win for Dale Jr. Get in the game and get her done.
You know, I was just also thinking this too, that it was kind of funny that Junior's wearing like a hoodie because it covers up the Budweiser like logo, so they don't have to like censor that. It's clever, accidental I think, but coincidental. Perfect. I don't know. Finish. Man, there's a lot of Daytona and Talladega challenges game. I don't know. It's just kind of easy. I could intimidate Kenseth, but I don't want to do that. Maybe we'll try to. I was gonna. Am I really gonna pass him on the outside? I was going to try to juke him like I did the wall trip, but no, okay, I'll just drive right around him on the outside. Well, damn. Okay. And of course, I had to scrape the outside while doing it, too. Couldn't just have a clean run. It just something has to happen to tarnish it. Look at Kenseth trying to go below the yellow line. I see you. I don't know why they gave me so many laps, though. I don't really need that many. Now, see, this is when the perfect time would be just to edit this all out and just kind of cut to the finish, because I don't think really anything's going to happen. Unless Kenseth just gets a, freaking Stegosaurus run and just flies right by me.
Number 17 is making his move. Low side.
This is like our third Talladega challenge in this out of like 11. I don't know. That's a lot, EA. Oh my God, Kenseth tried again. He just had a run and he couldn't go anywhere with it. But I do like the idea that like they're going low and then they go high. Like that's kind of cool shit. I like that. It's like, I don't know. Something about it just feels like you're really actually blocking them. So that's cool. I like that. Especially too that they try to almost go off the track like 3 and 4, like they literally go below the line in the corners, which kind of insane. But look at Kenseth here trying to do what I did there. That's cute. Trying to be like me, but it didn't work. Silent Restrictor Plate Master Dale Earnhardt Jr. And it's just me. It's just 3 cars again battling for the win, just like how the other 3 challenges were up to this point. So that's interesting. Alright, Kansas got to run again. We'll just kind of block him up high. And that was it. It's not too bad when you have to block one car, but when it's like a whole pack of cars, then it gets kind of scary. Still, Jarrett kind of dropped back too. Well, it's white flag time. Just gotta kind of keep doing this. Can't drop it back. I see what you're trying to do. I appreciate the effort, but it's not gonna be enough. Nope. No. Try again. Oh, down low again, and we'll block. Try to make him. There we go. Go up high a little bit. I don't want to try to pass me off the track. They do that sometimes, like in the corners. Like they'll put their car below the thing. He didn't do it there, so okay. It made me look like I sounded the same. Well, GG, they tried. They really tried. All right, it was pretty easy. Wow. I don't know. I don't remember being this many like Daytona Talladega challenges. I don't know. I mean, this was probably like the best era for plate racing, so I don't know. Remember when Vickers wrecked it? Yeah, I remember. It was a bad day. I remember watching that live and I was pissed. And you know what pisses me off more is just that because even if Junior and Jimmy like didn't get wrecked, I think Junior probably still would have got just blown by. But at least he wouldn't have finished like 25th or wherever he got in real life compared to probably 3rd or 4th. So that sucks. That also made him lose a lot of points too. Well, let's see. What's this one here? With 4 laps to go, there are 2003 Bass Pro Shops MV 9500. Jeff Gordon held out Tony Stewart before the caution was thrown. Okay. Well, hey, it's not Daytona or Talladega this time, so again, it looks like they're filming it on that same day where it was like really cold out because Waltrip's still wearing that outfit. So interesting. Well, let's listen to what they have to say.
One of my favorite tracks is Atlanta Motor Speedway. You can run from the top to the bottom, and you can really change the handling of your race car just by letting off earlier or choosing different lines. You took advantage of that situation in a tough battle with your teammate late in the going, clear him, and got a lead there at Atlanta. What's your mentality as you go there? Is this more about me or you? I'm confused.
Right now it's all about you, man, but Atlanta was about me, so I'm glad we're talking about that. I love Atlanta too. I think it's an awesome racetrack, and you can change the outcome and how your car handles by moving around the racetrack. And you know, late in the race we were able to get the lead, and Stewart was fast, man. He was coming, and we had some great battles, like you said, with Jimmy Johnson and a lot of other guys, but I knew if I could just keep, you know, that 20 car behind me, that we could get the win, and my car really came on strong there at the end, and I just used up every bit of the racetrack I possibly could.
Now, when you're in a situation like that, are you looking and debating your line you're going to take when you get to the corner with an eye in the mirror as well, watching Tony?
Yeah, you know, if he caught me in one corner, I'd look to see what line he ran, and I'd change my line the next time and try to take a little bit of air off the front of his car if I could. But I also knew where my car was good, and his car was a little bit better down in turns 3 and 4. Mine was a little bit better in 1 and 2. So I just used my preferred line in 1 and 2 and used his line in 3 and 4.
And he got the win. He did it with the caution flag falling with just 3 or 4 laps to go. We're going to reset this deal, though. We're going to put you in Jeff's car, 3 or 4 laps to go. Tony Stewart's right on you, dogging you. The caution's not going to fall. See if you can hold Tony Stewart off and get Jeff to victory lane. Get in the game.
You're right, chap. You're right. This is basically the inverse of the challenge from the rookie section. Weird. That's weird. I don't know why. I don't know. They're really desperate to try to get their quota of like 10 or 11 of these per section or something. But oh my god, it's just so tight.
Number 20 is looking
I'm gonna lose the lead right away. Unless I get a good run off turn 2. Oh, I actually did. And get down low. And park the bus in front of the store. Alright, that actually worked out perfectly. You know, this is random, but I remember when I was like 4, This might have been 1999 to 2000. I'm not sure. But do anybody remember that Jeff Gordon had like his own Fritos bag, and the Fritos were like in the shape of a race car? I remember those when I was like really young, and that's how I got introduced to Fritos. Was that? And this was, I think, during the 99, like 2000, like year where Gordon owned his own like Xfinity team, something like that. And I believe his sponsor was Pepsi and had like Fritos or something as well on the side of the car, kind of like this car too. I remember that. I remember like the 24 looking like that, like Bush car. So I think it might have been that time frame. Wow, Tony, give me a little bit of room. Thank you. This is actually pretty freaking epic. Oh my god. See, it always happens when I talk about random shit. Things get really epic. Wow, I almost got penalized. Alright. Just gotta get through turns once. You can't. Wow, that glare. That glare! Oh my god, I just threw it away. Instead of worrying about Tony Stewart, I have to worry about Jimmy Johnson. My teammate. Can I... Okay, I got to the inside. One of the lane finishes. Actually, alright, well, we actually got through the corner pretty good. Off turn 4. Almost got myself penalized. Jesus Christ. I'll take it. Yeah! Oh god, that was actually kind of close. You're lucky you got one. I guess in hindsight it really was. It's just surreal because in that moment when you're like watching those races back then, you're not thinking like, oh, this is the god age of it all. It's just, you just kind of go into it's like, well, I don't know. Maybe it's because like back then the standards were pretty high, so just you're not really thinking like, you know, what would this look like 15 years from now, or how will it be different? I don't know. They also make Frito scoops and sound good. Yeah, they do. Fritos made by Pepsi. Yeah, I figured that was right. Golf Kid just linked me a link. So I'm gonna click this here. Okay. I wish I remember these commercials, but I don't. Yeah, it's insane how big NASCAR was in that time. It's always insane. That's it! I remember that! Yes, it was exactly that! Well, I mean, not the commercial, but like what they looked like. It was kind of like that. That's right. I just spat. That was exactly it. Oh my god. I'm so like my childhood. It came back for a split second. And it's actually made chat disappear. Because I clicked on the link. But yes, that was exactly it. But do you feel as old as I do with all these guys from this game being like, yes, I do, and it's sad. Makes me feel things. I think I'll do maybe 2 more, and then I'll probably wrap the stream up. But yeah, get my second. Kevin Harvick ran away from the rest of the field as Mack head to the Jamie McMurray, tried to pass Robbie Gordon. This time he had 4 laps to catch Harvick and win. Can't remember what race that is. Well, let's get into it.
There's few stages that are as big as the one at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard 400. Late in the race, you're battling for the win at that prestigious event.
Yeah, I mean, you know, excited because Chip had been involved in Indy cars, and I knew that was going to be big for him, and just goosebumps came over my whole body when I took the lead.
You got the lead, and have a restart late in the going. Harvick gets the lead. You get all wadded up in traffic and lose your chance. I guess that's the exact opposite of the way you felt. I mean, that was disappointing.
Most definitely. Just, you know, it's one of those deals on a restart that caught us a few times this year, restarts late in the race. So just the way it goes.
Well, we have the ability to erase all that. We can put the lap cars way behind you, put you right on Harvick's bumper with a chance to win the Brickyard 400. We're going to get the player to get in the game, get in this car, and see if you can get the win for Jamie. It's in the game.
Oh, okay, it was the Indy one. That's funny. Chat, you're right. that McMurray would end up winning that in, well, not 7 years, but 6 years. Well, I think you're talking about 2003 one. Yeah, 2003 one. Okay, yeah, okay, you're right. This scheme, oh my god. I want to go on a tangent, but in a good way. This scheme, oh my god. It's like, I mean, it's kind of like the Davey Allison one, basically. But it's just so simple, but I love it. I love this, like, text. I always love the Texaco Havoline schemes. I don't, like, it's, oh, I love it. I really do. It's hot. And what's amazing, too, is that even after Davey passed away, they still use this, like, framework scheme from, like, 1990 to, like, 2000, 2001. And in 2002, they changed it. 03, they changed it to something else. And then 04, it kind of came back to this. Then they kept it, I think, from 05. And 06. And Montoya had 07. I remember some in 08. When I was like, wow, I don't know what I did there, but it did change at some point. I think it was 09 where it was not that looking. This is just like off the top of my head. I'm sure if I did like research, I could probably figure it out. This car is handling way better than what it did in any of my career modes ever. But we're actually kind of having like an actual battle, so that's cute. Wow, Harvick just drove right by me. Alright, I see you. Don't you put me in the bills! Oh my god! That was, like, that would have been fatal. Like, we're gonna see that in the 2021 Brickyard 400. One of these days it's gonna happen. It's gonna just be a bad day. Bad day if it's Truex, a good day if it's Logano. Even better day if he's dead. Holy shit. That's bad. Oh my god, I'll take that back. Oh my god, I'm a monster. But that was like, I think I grazed the inside wall. Like, I grazed it. That was disgusting. Harvick, you absolute monster. Alright, I think we have a gap on, so I think we're good. Man, I'm like in my, like, I'm in the auto zone right now with like getting through these challenges. Like, it's not, it's like, I had a lot more harder time on the rookie stuff than I did on the veteran. Though this one did kind of put up a fight, so I will give it that. Also, it doesn't help too that I'm just not good at Indy, or the AI are just really good here in general. But it's handling, the car's handling really good. Like, this is better than I've ever had in championship mode, or like quick races, season thing, or career. It's all from a lightning challenge. What are the odds? Just gotta get through 3 and 4. Alright. But yeah, I do love this Texaco scheme. This is such a good looking car. I think the only years I did look good was 2002 was basically like how it was in 01, just the colors were kind of swapped or just changed. 03 was okay. I just remember it kind of going away for like 2 years and it came back. Whew. That was scary. Why is my phone blowing up still? Oh, I know why. I guess last one for the stream. And it'll be Kurt Busch. That was close. Kurt Busch won 2003 Auto Club, only missing pile up on the first lap. Guy Kurt Busch. Oh, it's a wreck avoidance one. Oh, we finally get one. I was wondering when we'll get that. Oh, that's perfect way to end the stream. Oh my god. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. And hello, Tyler Johnson. Hi.
The
California 500 got off to a crazy start. It's tough enough to win a 500-mile race when things go normal, but the first lap didn't go normal.
Yeah, the 500-mile race, you get yourself in a mindset just to take your time and make sure that you don't do anything stupid. And at the beginning of the race, you got to check yourself up. Now there's excitement, and you got to dodge the wreck. And so it wakes you up pretty quick, and you have to make the right decision initially, because you try to counteract, you end up in the pileup. So it's tough to miss those first lap wrecks.
You made a very aggressive move way to the bottom to get through that deal. Did you envision your day ending up in victory lane after the way it started?
Not at all, but I knew there was a couple good cars taken out because of that wreck. But it's something where you just got to dodge the wreck and hope and pray that things go right, and then you have to just move on to the next step. Once you miss that wreck, the day has to begin, and then you go to the next pit stop, and so you just block that out. You never know how your day's going to end up.
Let's let the player at home start in 16th position. Huge wreck on the first lap. See if you're as good as Kurt was. Guide your way through that wreck and get him the victory. It's in the game.
I could not have ended this stream off on a better, like, last race. Like, this is, it's perfect. This is beautiful. So we'll see how hard this challenge is. This could totally be up in the air. No car damage. Stay above 20th. Stay on track. Well, okay. Okay. Well. Oh my God, this is not gonna go well. Just tell. All right. Oh wow. Oh God. Oh! That did not go well at all. Okay. Ah, oh, man, that was... Okay, we're gonna have to get through turn 3 a little bit better this time. That was bad. I like how Kurt Busch is a rival with, like, Kevin Harvick. Terrible Bonner, can you not? Oh! Should have been a little bit lower, and I probably could have got by. Okay, if I just get to the inside. Oh my God. I didn't even have a chance. That start formation is jank, you're right. Terry? Okay. Don't poke your nose in there. Okay. Oh God! That was so close! We're getting there. We're learning. This start is really jank, I will agree with you. And Terry Labonte's somebody inside. Can I let him go by? I can't fall back any further than 20. I tried to hit the brakes! I couldn't do it quick enough. Oh my God. Okay, okay, game. You're making it, giving me a challenge here. How did that not count? How did that not count? Terry Labonte, you fucking... I wrecked before the wreck even started. Oh my God. God damn it, King. Try to... God damn it, every time I try to go slow and let Terry Labonte go by, I don't... They check up. They check up. And it's smart, but I hate it. That's the problem we're dealing with. Okay, God damn it. How did I do it that one time? Okay, oh God! Oh. Like, I'm not even getting in the wreck. I'm just avoiding the thing. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna happen. I just need to get... I wish I could get down real quick. Oh, terrible fucking time. Oh, how did that not count? How did that not count? Terry Labonte, what are you doing? Terry Labonte glued to the side of my car, and he wouldn't let go. He was like trying to roleplay the Titanic movie or some shit. And I just... Oh! Oh! God damn it! God damn it! Come on! I actually got hit, and it didn't count it. But Jimmy, like the level of cheesing. There's some cheesitude here that can be explored.
Hey, we can't take any damage if we want to beat this thing.
Wow. I mean,
Running out of time. Start making your move.
it's gonna be tough.
Here, is inside.
Okay, can we get to the bottom? Oh, terrible ice over there. I can't even. God damn it. Oh, what a mess. I've got to find my way to the inside, but I just like, it's so damn hard because there's so many cars here. Okay, if I could just let Terry Labonte wall shoot. Oh.
Got some damage. The car cleaner than that.
I'm. God.
Haven't had a caution in a while. Mirrors to down low.
Get down low. Oh, yes I can. Yes I can. Don't go off the.
Can't leave the track like that.
Just when I am able to clear Labonte, I go off the track. And the game actually gave me some leeway with that because, like, I was off it for, like, I was actually off it by a lot. And now this time I'm able to. Cheesing it all the way. Harvick, I swear to God, do not hit me. I don't know if he's meant. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know how that did not count. But I did it. Oh my God. I was like right on that edge of that like white line. Oh my God. The cheese emoji. There's a cheese emoji on here. That's incredible. Wow. Wow. I just went under the wreck. That's what I was trying to do this whole time. That was something. Holy shit. Thank you, chat, for the cheese emojis. I didn't know that's a thing, but that's fucking incredible. God damn. And Tiki's okay. Or whatever it is. I don't know. Well, that'll do it for this stream. I'm gonna save all my stuff here so I don't lose it all. We got through like 15 of them? Like, we got through a good lot. So. Oh, she made it going high. That was almost going to be epic. I will say that. It was almost going to be epic. And then I just hit the side of someone's car and I kind of ruined it. But, wow. I mean, you got to witness Jimmy, your favorite driver, die in front of the audience here. That was amazing. Oh, God. You'll be seeing me live stream League Race on Thursday for Heat 4. Obviously, I'm not really feeling 100%. About maybe 85. I kind of have a cold if you haven't caught in the stream earlier. It's a little bit of the sniffles, but nothing too bad. How big is your memory card? I think the one I have here is 16 gigs. I have 3. I have 2 that I had when I played through in my childhood. The third one is when my cousin gave me his PS2 and it had like a green, the yellow memory card. Actually, it's this one here. That's this one here, the yellow one. And this one is this one's 8 megabytes. I have one that's, I think the one that's in this PlayStation now. I'm trying to feel it. Okay, this is the 8 megabyte. Okay, I have one here that's 16. Yeah, the max memory. This is one I have. So I have 3 different ones. Obviously, I have a lot for like personal play and then YouTube play and other stuff like that. And Thunder 4, I have like tons and tons of save files because I did different playthroughs and different seasons and stuff. Like I played the living crap out of that. But yeah, that'll do it. That'll wrap it up. So thank you, chat, for tuning in and watching and chatting it up. I mean, this was actually a really good turnout. I mean, throughout most of this stream, it ranged from like as low as 37 to as high as like 58. So I mean, it went up pretty good throughout the whole way. So thank you. Also, I want to thank Day 500 for the $20 as well as NASCAR 88 for the I guess Canadian $2.79. That's pretty cool. So thank you guys. It means a lot. It does go ways because you guys with the super chats, donations, that goes such a ways. Like that pays more than what YouTube does per month. So those super chats, donations go such a long ways with everything. That's why I appreciate every crap out of it. But yeah, Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you all on Thursday for a league race. I'll see you next Tuesday at the same time for more of the lightning challenges, and I'm almost certain we'll get close to the end of them. I'm not sure. I should probably double check and look at this and see like how far I got, because I think I got to about 15, because there's 10 in the rookie, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I did 7. Wow. I might be able to complete it next week. So yeah. Damn. I guess I almost got about half of them. I don't know. We'll see how we do next week. But yeah. That's it. I'll see you all Thursday for the core race at Homestead. And yeah. I got some Dayquil to take, so I should take that too. Yeah, I'll see you all later, and as always, have a good night and a good day wherever you are. So, see you later.